You okay? Slow down. She over there drinking like she ain't had a water in years. Anyways, join me for lunch or whatever. Lunch, brunch, dinner. It's gonna probably be all of those. So I got a chili cheese hot dog with fries from Sonic and a dragon fruit refresher for a bev. Dragon fruit refresher or something. I don't know. Okay, it's like a slushie. It got Red Bull in it. I like it. Ooh, although I haven't had the dragon fruit one, it's good. You should get it. I don't know what's going on with Chloe over here. Every time she drinks some water, she starts all dramatic like. Look at her. You all right? You sleepy? Okay, so while I'm eating, I'm gonna go ahead and answer some questions. Chloe, you cannot have that I seen some questions that I seen in the comments or whatever. I'm not really going to, well, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't answer all the questions. And I did realize that I haven't really been interacting with y'all or having the time to interact with y'all via the comments as much as I would like to. So, hence this video. Here you go. Now, I'm not going to answer all these questions, okay? But I'm going to answer the ones that I remember, first of all, because I don't have a list. And also, I'm not answering the ones that I've seen multiple times, like a lot of people are asking. So, we're going to start with number 1 after I take a bite of this. I don't even see where the hot dog at. Where is that? Anyways. There you go. Good. So, number one question I've seen a lot. Where's Stacy? In his skin. He in his skin. He forever gonna be in his skin, okay? Stacy don't want to be clocked, okay? Stop asking. I'm not gonna answer. Number 2 question is kind of similar. I've seen a handful of people ask about heaven, because I know you probably seen her in some, or heard her in some of the videos or whatever. But heaven is back home. She was in Texas. She wasn't over there for college. I seen somebody answer a question for me and they're wrong. They were loud and wrong, okay? Very confident and loud and wrong. She was not in college. And listen, I would hope that y'all are smart enough to know that anybody answering questions for me, like, you definitely should fact check before you believe it, okay? If I didn't say it, then I wouldn't. If I were you, I wouldn't think it was true if I didn't say it myself. Because heaven is not off to college. I seen people in the comments answering questions for me. I didn't really say anything because, you know, I ain't had time. Just being there responding to everybody. But I'm responding now. She's not. She wasn't off to college. After she graduated, plan was to see the outside of Virginia. She's only been in Virginia all her life, so that was the plan. We both agreed that it will be a good thing for her to see the outside of Virginia. And I have people in Texas, so it just worked out. I'm like, do you want to go there? And she's like, yeah. And it was just for life experience. That's it. It wasn't nothing special going on over there. She's just experiencing life outside of Virginia. But now she's back. She didn't have a bad experience or nothing, but she was ready to come back. So now she's back home. currently looking for a job, but she's only been here for a week, so I'm very hopeful. She's halfway motivated to find a job, and I feel like halfway is better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Halfway is better than not motivated at all. You feel me? I'm just putting some ketchup in here because I have these fries, and I am a dipper for the most part. If I don't want to get my hands dirty. Now, if I'm at home and I got fries, I will pour ketchup over top of them. But we in a car. I don't want to get ketchup all over the fingertips. But anyways, that answers that question. So now y'all can stop asking where she is. But I know y'all not going to stop asking. Because some of y'all ain't going to watch this. And some of y'all going to watch it and y'all not going to listen. So, well, just know, if you ask after this, it's not going to get answered no more. No more, okay? Third question was actually one that I saw yesterday off of my video. I think it was a Saturday video? Saturday. I think it was a Saturday vlog. Anyways, Stacey was having a hard time with my routine change, and he almost had a meltdown. That video. Someone asked me, does Stacey ever get violent? And if so, what do I do? And then they also mentioned that they have a child on the spectrum, and they do get violent, and they don't know what to do. To answer that question, no. Stacey has never really gotten violent. There's been a spattering of times, like a sprinkle of times, where I thought he might, but he didn't. He's never tried to hit me. He's never tried to push me or anything like that. He's not really a violent type. He's not a hands-on type. For real. You kind of got to be hands-on to be violent, and that's just not Stacey. He don't like, for God's sakes, he gives elbow instead of fist bump. He don't want to put his hands on people. And I think that's one of his sensory things. His hands are super sensitive, and he don't want to put his hands on other people, and that's fine with me. That's fine with me. That means he not giving nobody the skippity paps. You know what I'm saying? He not boxing nobody. He not, I don't have to do all that with him. So, that's good. But, unfortunately, him just not being a violent person really does not help me help you. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what to do about that situation. About your child. You know, when they get upset, they put the paws on you. You know what I'm saying? They lay hands on you, as my father would say, with no anointing. I apologize that that's happening, but look on social media. It's happening to a lot of moms, and it's one of those things. And they're young. They don't know how to regulate their emotions. Now, I know you're not blaming them or nothing, but also don't blame yourself, honey. I can't give you advice on what to do in that situation, but what I can say is one thing that I think has maintained like mutual respect between me and Stacey is I don't get too close to him without permission. He don't get too close to me without permission. And that's just something that I've been teaching him since he was little, boundaries. Because I don't like to be crowded around, and neither does Stacey. So he put his boundaries in. If somebody is getting too close to him, he would definitely let them know. And if he's getting too close to me, I'll let him know too. Just like you saw in the video. He was getting angry and he was advancing towards me, and I told him to stop. You know, and to respect my boundaries and stay, you know, a certain length apart. But Stacey's 19. I'm 19, so I know you probably can't teach that to the young ones yet. Like, they might not understand. Or if there is a way to teach them, I don't know. I said all that to say this. If you're having these kind of issues and you just can't find advice or, you know, the techniques that work that fix it, I definitely think you should seek the help of the professionals. Is your child in ABA? If not, maybe it's time to go and look at it. I definitely think ABA is worth trying out for sure. I will never tell people go and do it, but I definitely think it is worth trying out. Because, you know, you can always try it, and if you don't like it, you just stop if you want. It's up to you. But those people are professionals, honey. Trust me, I asked Stacey's therapist all kinds of stuff. I be taking notes, honey. They got all the information. Every time I'm having an issue with Stacey, or I can't find a way to explain something to Stacey, I ask the professionals, because I don't have all the answers. But they got some of the answers. Shoot. They got some of the ones I don't got. That's for sure. They got some of the answers I don't got. So, sorry that's happening to you. And, you know, just keep your head up. Because like I said, you are not going through this alone. Well, I'm sure you guys have seen the trending or viral video of the young man that, you know, attacked his mother. The young autistic man that attacked his mother. There's a couple of videos, actually. But the one that I'm referring to, it was a young Caucasian man and Caucasian mother. That's the one that I saw. And I forgot what the scenario was, but he put his hands on his mother in a violent way. So my point is, you know, it's not just happening to you. It's happening to other people as well. It's just something that, you know, people are going through, and you're not going through it alone at all. I don't see nothing wrong either with you typing it into like YouTube or TikTok or I don't know, and try to get advice from other moms, other parents, other caregivers, whatever. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Shoot, sometimes I refer to the Google myself when I can't figure it out, and you know, I'll go right to the Google, honey. But I seen other videos too, not just that one. I seen there was a black family, also a young man. In this scenario, the mother was trying to brush the son's teeth, and this was something that apparently was very it was a 6-year-old little issue basically, and he started to also put his hands on his mother. But the great thing I saw in that video, if y'all know what I'm talking about, go and watch the video again. The great thing I saw in that video was that the mother the mother called for the son to have nice hands. And if y'all been watching me for a while, you know I say that to Stacey sometimes too. Nice hands. Show me nice hands, or do nice hands. And it just basically means put your hands like this. And it's not really more so to boss them around. It's more so for them to know, listen, it's time for you to put your hands down and think about what's going on. It is time for you to process what's going on and then think about what you're going to do next. That's what I use nice hands for. I even sometimes have a nice hands timer. If I think, you know, Stacey's doing too much, it's going to escalate. It's going to escalate. Talk much. It's going to escalate. I do a nice hands timer. 2 to 5 minutes. He don't have to sit there with his hands folded the whole time, but the point is, you know what I'm saying, we relaxing right now, we chilling. And there will be no screaming. There will be no trying to get my attention at this time. All this behavior will be ignored. Will be ignored. No ifs, ands, or booties about it, okay? Excuse me. And I know y'all be thinking, when I be saying, hey, you know, you have to sit them down and do a timer and all this kind of stuff, y'all like, how? My kid don't listen. Mine don't either, honey. Mine don't either. I use reverse psychology on him for him to listen to me. If I feel like he's not listening to me, then I stop listening to him. And he don't like that, because he like attention, honey. When he talking or gesturing or doing sign language or whatever he's doing to communicate, he wants people to listen. People need to listen. And he's very demanding about it. If he doesn't think you're listening, he will come closer, excuse me, on his tablet. If he doesn't think you're listening, he's very demanding. So I use that as a technique to get him to listen to me. Y'all think he's just compliant and he's just such a good son. He is a good son, but y'all think he just do whatever I say? No. Okay? I'm not having an easy time either. He don't listen to me. Okay? So I know some of y'all kids don't listen to you. Don't even feel bad. Mine don't listen to me either. I gotta use reverse psychology. And that's the only way I get him to listen. If I start telling him something and he start to look like he dismissing me or he not doing what I asked, then okay. When you need something from me, you know what? You don't have to do it. But next time you come to me for something, I'm not helping you. And I don't care what it is. Unless, obviously, he's hurt himself or something like that. But besides that, I ain't helping. I don't care what it is. And it will come a time. It usually comes within the first 5 to 10 minutes. There will come a time that he needs something from me. He's going to come to me. And same thing with your kids. They're going to come to you right after. And they're going to be like, I need this or I need that. And you're going to be like, nope. Because you did not do what I asked you to do 5 minutes ago. I asked you to such and such. And you didn't want to do it. So now I don't want to do what you want to do. I realize that some people don't talk to their kids like that because they think they don't understand. Whether they understand or not, you definitely should still be talking to them about that kind of stuff. And honestly, you're just not gonna know. You're just not gonna know. But stop babying them. They know. They come to a certain age, they will know. Like, listen. And that's as simple as you can put it. Listen, you weren't nice to me earlier, so now I'm not being nice. I'm not doing, you don't have to be mean, but just don't do what they want. Until they comply, obviously. Now with Stacy, it's super easy. Sometimes when we have those moments where he like don't want to listen to me, I didn't ate all my food, y'all. And it was delicious. Sometimes when he had those moments, he don't want to listen to me. He will come and apologize and then show me that he did what I asked him to do before he asked me something. And that's just because, like I say, he's 19. He's very mature. So, he's smart. There are times where he won't even approach me. Because he know I'm going to be like, no. Because you didn't such and such. He'll wait until he, like for example, I asked him to do the dishes 3 times on Sunday. 3 times. He didn't do it. So I was like, okay. Well, then I didn't see him for 5 hours, honey. I didn't see him for 5 hours. I went to go check on him. I was like, you good? He was like, yeah. And I was like, you need anything? He was like, no. And then after that, I think it made it click in his head. Then after that, he got up and he started doing the dishes. And I was like, I didn't say nothing though. I didn't want to make it a big deal. I didn't say nothing. So he did the dishes. And then he came over to me and was like, fried rice, because I had some leftovers or something. So he wanted to ask for my leftovers. Oh, fine. Go ahead, take it, sir. You did the dishes. Appreciate it. But do you see what I mean? I've been doing this so long in the same way for so many years that he just knows. I implemented that a while ago, and I even used to use it for heaven when she was little, like, because she would do some of the same things. She would be mean, you know. As little girls, sometimes little girls could just now I don't think they be meaning to be mean, but sometimes little girls, that age range, like, I don't know, like 4 to 14. I don't know. But they can be mean. But yeah, she was just being a little mean self and then come to me, Mommy, can you? No, I cannot. With your little mean self. You was just, I remind them though. I remind them. You was just, remember that? Remember when that happened? You remember? Yeah, okay. Well, now I don't want to be nice because I'm still upset about that. And half the time, all I really be asking for is an apology. So if they apologize and move on about their business, or they do what I ask them to do, then, you know, I do what they want me to do. And that's just the way I've been doing it. And doing things that way really allows me to not have to, like, discipline that much. And that's good. I think implementing it at a young age could help. Could not. But I'm just letting you know that's what worked for me, honey. I rarely ever discipline. I actually, at their big age, old age, 18 and 19, I don't have to. And I don't want to. Imagine disciplining another adult. Imagine that. I can't wrap my head around it. I can't wrap my head around it. You know, I've been waiting 18 long years to be able to not micromanage my kids. And I'm happy that I don't have to do it anymore. And I'm not going to do it. I refuse. But there are times where I still have to get in Stacy's business, you know. But like I said, that's what works for me. I don't have to discipline. And he knows that if things are getting out of control and I say nice hands and he doesn't do it, then I'm definitely not going to be, I'm going to stop listening to you, number one. I'm going to start ignoring you, number two. And number three, you ain't getting no attention from me. And he knows that. If he doesn't do nice hands like I asked him to. So he complies. He complies. The greatest thing that is going to be on your side for helping you out in any situation is going to be consistency. It's going to be consistency. If you're going to do something, you got to do it that way every time. I mean, not the exact same way, but like, don't let up. Don't be like, oh, it's okay this time. Like, no, it's not. You got to be consistent. If you tell them this is what it is, then this is what it is every time. I'm not giving you a break because, oh, it's Sunday. Or, oh, it's, you know, your toe hurt. Nah. Nah. We're not making excuses. We're not making excuses for these kids, because you give them an inch, and I know y'all tired of hearing me saying this, but you give them an inch and they're going to take the green mile. You let them do it one time, they're going to think they can do it every time. These kids are smart. As soon as you stop being inconsistent, they pounce. Pounce. And start getting on your nerves on purpose. I hope I answered your question. I did go off on a little tangent there. I tend to do that sometimes. But hey, y'all wouldn't be watching me if you didn't like my tangents. Is that the right word for that? I'm not sure. But I'm done eating. I'm just kind of sitting in the parking lot at Sonic. I didn't want to take this food home because Stacy's almost home, and he won't be like, where mine? And Heaven is home, and I don't want her to be like, where mine either. Like, this trash right here, I'm going to throw it out before I get home. Because not that I don't have the money to get them food. It's just, they grown kids. I don't have to get them something every time. And I cooked dinner for them last night, too, so. But I just don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear their mouth. I don't want to hear that with mine at. You ain't getting me nothing. You don't have nothing. That's how they going to be. Nobody want to hear that. It's food. It's groceries. I literally just went to the grocery store yesterday. For you. It's food in there. Okay? And I know there's food in there for me too, but I don't want it. Okay? I want it Sonic. Because guess what? I got Sonic money. Okay? But anyways, I hope y'all like this little mukbang segment. Little Sonic mukbang. All I had was a chili cheese hot dog and order fries. Dragon fruit refresher. Very refreshing. But I feel so full like I ate a buffet. I feel like I ate a buffet. That's why I don't like fast food. But hey, I do like fast food also because it's fast. And it's food. And I don't have to cook it. The things we do for convenience. I was about to say inconvenience. The things we do for convenience. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pick up this trash, honey. So I can throw it out before I get home. I'm gonna throw it right in that dumpster over there. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this segment. Thank you for watching. Oh shit. You see that? I thought this thing was locked in. It wasn't. Anyways, thank you for joining me in this little Sonic mukbang. See you again next time. Okay. Bye.